Oh, I forgot. Okay. So let's do that. Okay. Can everybody see that? Just nod. Yes, you can see my big giant screen. Okay, awesome. All right. So today we are going to talk about challenge groups. This has been one of my favorite things about being a coach because I thrive in challenge groups. So I love hosting them, I love being in them, and I love passing along my information about successful groups to everybody else so that you can run successful groups. So I had a lot of questions after I did the training in our coach apprentice group the other day about the free groups. So I'm actually running one this week, so it's very fresh in my mind, and I want to go over the free challenge groups with everybody here. So why do you want to run free groups? One, these are key for adding value to yourself as a coach because everyone's going to see you putting yourself out there and you're not really getting any benefit out of it financially. So you're a better person for doing this because you're doing it solely for your challengers in that group. It also adds people to your contact list. If any of you have ever watched any of Jesse Burr's trainings about contact lists, you know that this is, huge for your business to have a contact list that you can go to when you're looking to sell a challenge pack or invite to other groups, whatever that may be. So having these free groups definitely adds to that contact list. It also builds relationships and trust, which is why we do this. We want to build those relationships. And it is huge to build the trust because without that trust, why would they come to you? So you really want to build that relationship and build that trust. So how are you going to do these groups? What are you good at? That is the first thing that you want to ask yourself. Are you good at budgeting, crafting, fashion, makeup, or clean eating? For me, it's clean eating. It's something that I'm passionate about, and I know it. So I run my free groups about clean eating. So you don't have to run a free clean eating group. You don't have to run a free fitness group, but run a free group on something that you are passionate about. And like I said, that'll build the relationships, build the trust, add the value to you as a coach, as long as your challengers are getting something of value out of it. So make your groups short because everybody has really short attention spans, especially on social media. Think about how many times a day you scroll, and then you just give up scrolling because you're no longer interested in what's there in front of you. So make them very short groups, 5 to 7 days max. Constantly add content. This is in the file section. I don't like to bog up my feed in the group with content because it is distracting. So I'll put stuff in the file section for them to look at, and it has to pertain obviously to what you're doing in the group. So for instance, and I'll show you in a little bit, but I'll add meal plans and stuff like that into the file section, stuff that's really truly valuable to them. Post consistently. This is with any challenge group. You really need to be hands-on with your free groups because I feel like you're going to get the most out of the people in this free group if you're posting consistently and they see you posting consistently. And lastly, create a template. This has been huge for all of my challenge groups, but I think it was back in January, another fellow coach, Krista Antoon, we decided one day to go to Panera Bread, and we set up shop in Panera Bread for like 3 hours, and we worked on creating a template for a free challenge group so that we could just have it to look at and post and not have to stress about getting up in the morning and saying, okay, what am I going to talk about today? If you come up with that template at the beginning, and then, you put that time in. We put 3 hours into it, and it's been worth it. I can't even tell you how much it's been worth it just to have that template there that I now can run these groups consistently and I don't have to worry about what I'm going to say. This is just a screenshot of like the very first post that I put up. And this is my template. This is what it looks like. I literally just typed it up in Pages, and they're long posts, but I feel like that is what these people are looking for. They're looking for information from you. So this is, like I said, a screenshot of that. And then create a schedule. This is my planner. And as you can see, this is Wednesday the 3rd. This is today. You'll see 5-day. That means my 5-day clean eating group, post number 1. And then in the afternoon, it's post number 2, and evening is post number 3. So the first day I have 3 posts. On top of that, it says PIO at the top. That is, I created these little videos. They're of me doing moves from each workout. So there's PIO, T25, P90X3, 21-day fix, max 30. And I pick 5 moves from any of the workout DVDs. So it's not from a particular DVD. I do the moves in the video. I show them how to do it, how to have proper form. And then I tell them to do each move for 30 seconds for 2 rounds. And it works out to be 5 minutes. You get a little 5-minute preview of a Beachbody workout. So now you kind of get a free group. Now you have to invite. This is one of our 3 vital behaviors, so you need to know how to be doing this anyways. The top 3 ways that I like to invite for my free groups: 1, I post directly to my Facebook wall. So I will create PicMonkey invitation, and I will post it directly to my Facebook wall. Like, hey, everybody, I'm having a free 5-day clean eating group. Let me know if you'd like to join.
It's really, really good. It's medicine.
Could I have whoever's talking mute your line? I'm sorry. So you post it directly to your Facebook wall. The second way is to send a private message via Facebook Messenger voice. So if you go to your Facebook Messenger on your phone, I don't know, I've never used it on the computer, but on the Facebook Messenger app, it has the little microphone option where you can record up to a minute of you talking, and that sends. So I'll do that. I don't like to send private messages in just text form. I will literally just do, hey, Joan, it's Jocelyn Winters. I'm just wanted to invite you to my free clean eating group I'm hosting next week. And then I kind of describe it. I would love to have you join. I know you could get a lot out of it. I see that you've been working out or whatever. You know, say something personal about them so that they feel like you truly care about them, which we do. But I feel like when you send that voice message, it's way more personal and they can hear the enthusiasm in your voice. Whereas if you get a text message, it's like, hey, I'm having this free clean eating group. And it can be taken any way. But if you send them that voice message and you're like, hey, I'm so excited. I'm going to be hosting this free group. I'd love to have you join it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be giving you a free meal plan, blah, blah, blah. So make it fun. So that's the second way. And the third way, which this is new to me, but it's setting up an event. So I'm going to go over that now. This is what I did for this current group that I just started today. I got up on Sunday and just decided I was going to do this. So I did. So I'm going to go over how to do that. So you're going to go over to your events in your Facebook and then up to create. Once you do that, then you can create your event. So you can say it's a 5-day clean eating challenge. You're going to add details. So anything that you want people to know about what it is, you know. So I write short 5 to 7 day group focusing on clean eating and recipes and meal planning. And so you just give them a description of what they're being invited to. So the sneak peek workouts too. And then when I'm done with the details of it, I go to where, and I want them to know that this is not at a particular place. So I will put in their private online group. I will create a date that I want it to start on, and I make sure that I check guests can invite friends because you want people to invite their friends. And then I'll create the event. So once I've created the event, I can start inviting people. So I'll go to the invite option and I make sure that I click on all friends because I want access to my entire friends list. And I'll click on the little circles next to whoever is invited and I'll send the invite for that particular event. So once I have done that, I'm going to show you the event that I actually created on Sunday. Sorry, I'm talking faster than my video. So this is my event that I created on Sunday. As you can see, it still says 421 people invited. Those are the people who haven't responded yet. I invited like 490 people. And I was very overwhelmed that 50 of them did it. But anyway, so I'm going to go here to my Wufoo sign up. This is super important. So that's what I'm going to talk about next. As you can see, this is what I post. Please make sure you have filled out the sign up form here. And it's a link and it's a Wufoo document. So wufoo.com is a great resource to get everybody's information. So I've made my form very, very simple. So it's just their name, their email address, have they ever participated in any of my previous clean eating groups, and what their current diet is like. And then I leave a box at the bottom of what they hope to get out of the group. So they can put whatever in there. Some people write a novel and some people just write 2 words. So, but it gives you an idea of where everyone is at when they're coming into the group, which is huge. The Wufoo is free, so that is also nice. And Tara just told me today about Google surveys. I've never used them before, but apparently they're just as good as Wufoo. So if you have a Gmail account, I'm sure it just links to that. So you could do the Google surveys as well. And then what I tell people is that in signing up with the form, it will guarantee them a spot in my group because I can go to Wufoo and I can see who's all signed up. So as you can see, it goes in like reverse chronological order. So it's whoever signed up last. So out of those 50 people that RSVP'd, 46 of them filled in the form. So 46 of them got to be into the group. And like I said, this gives me their name and their email address for future reference, again, to add to our contact list. So once you have created your event, invited people, decided what you're going to do, you now need to create your actual group. You're going to upload your files to it, you're going to add people to it, and you are going to start posting. This is my current 5-day clean eating workshop that I'm running right now. And if you look here in the files, these are the 3 files that I've uploaded into there. So how to set up your free account, meal plan options, and then the 7-day clean eating challenge guide. So I'm going to click on that and open that up so you can get a little idea what it looks like. But it's instructions for them about the group. I instruct them to print this out. It also includes their 7-day meal plan, and then a shopping list, which is super helpful for everybody. So that is what I put in the files. I don't make it too cluttered because those are the only things they really need. And then as you see, I pin the sample workout right to the top every day. So this was today's pinned post, and this is the PIO preview. And then these are my posts from today that I put into the group. And I have everybody comment underneath my post so that it doesn't get bogged down. Some people, they just kind of post in there, and that's fine. They're usually doing it because they have questions, but for the most part, everybody posts underneath my posts. Okay, so some important things to know about your free groups. You want them to sign up with you as their coach using a free Team Beachbody account. I make this kind of like an important thing, and I mention it 2 to 3 times before starting. So I have 2 preseason days worked into my group, so it actually works out to be a full, 8 days that they're doing the group, or 9 days. And during those first 2 preseason days, I mention signing up for their free account 2 to 3 times. It's really important that you do that because if they decide to continue on and join one of your paid challenge groups, they're already signed up as your customers. So that step is out of the way. And trust me, it makes it so much easier. So I do that, but then I don't mention Beachbody again until the end of the week. Now, the workouts, yes, are Beachbody, but I don't mention it. I don't say Beachbody does this, Beachbody does that. I don't even bring it up because I don't want them to feel like I'm selling them, because I'm not. This is a free group. So I don't say anything about it until the end of the week. And that's on the final day when I invite them to join my next upcoming full challenge group. And I explain challenge packs and Shakeology and stuff like that. I always ask for feedback on that final day as well, because I want to know how I can improve, what I need to change on my template, what they got out of it, what their favorite workout was. And then that all goes back to their my contact list. So whoever, not everybody responds, but half of them probably will. And, I love getting the feedback about the workouts, like, oh, I loved PiYo the most. So then I'll put that in the notes in my contact list that they liked PiYo. So then when PiYo challenge packs go on sale, I can contact them. And then I follow up, because these are our potential challengers and they are potential coaches. So that is key, following up. And I know you all know that. So I'm going to stop for a second and you can unmute, and I want to give you a chance to ask me questions about free groups before I continue on with the regular challenge groups. So does anybody have any questions yet?
Joss, when you said the file section, so you have 3 preloaded, and then so what else are you posting in that file section?
In my free group, that's all I post in there. The top one was the document. It wasn't even a file. It's just a document telling them detailed instructions on how to sign up and set up for their free Team Beachbody account. And then the second one is the meal plan options, because my meal plan that I give them is very, very basic. And I've had a lot of people say, I don't eat fish, I don't eat chicken, whatever it is. So then the meal plan options are actually recipes I've taken out of the T25 meal plan book, out of the PiYo, like all of the books that came with our stuff. I'll, hand pick a couple easy recipes that I can then plug into there. So then I tell them, if that particular day it doesn't work for you, you don't like that meal, then go up to the meal plan options and find something that you can plug into that spot. So if for breakfast they hate oatmeal, then they can go to the breakfast section of the meal plan options and pick something different. And then the third document was the 7-day clean eating guide that they print out and keep, and that includes their meal plan and their grocery list on it.
Awesome.
I have a question.
Yeah, Jessie Burr.
How do you get them to participate and comment under your stuff? Because I just ran a group and I had 3 people commenting and that was it. And I had 50 people in the group.
I get this question a lot, and I kind of touch on it in the next part of the training, but I think I scare people. That's the only thing I can come up with. I think people are scared of me and that they're afraid to let me down, so they just keep posting. But I think if they are seeing me post, that it kind of prompts them to post too. I don't know. I don't know why all of my challengers are like that.
I'm just curious because, I posted because I remember, when we talked before about the clean eating group, you were just make sure you try and post 3 or 4 times a day. And I was posting and when I would message them and be checking in on you, seeing how it's going, they were like, oh my God, I love the workouts. I love this. I love that. I'm doing great with it. Then they were never posting.
Yeah.
And I would post a daily assignment, about drinking water and share your water selfie and all that. And no one, 3 people did it. So I just didn't know if there was I guess I just have to be mean.
I'm sure. I don't know. Rachel, you've been in my challenge groups before. Am I what happens? Everybody posts and I don't know what I'm doing that's so crazy that they do it. Can't unmute herself.
And then can you just give a quick example of what your invite would look like at the end of the group? like what you would say, like, hey guys, this is
Sure.
into the group.
So hold on.
Got it.
Got it. So what, am I just scary or what is the deal?
No, you're not scary. I think you just like ooze enthusiasm for it. Like you can tell that you love it. And so I don't know. I'm the same way because although I've slacked off on my posting in your groups, but like you just feel like you have to, and I don't know.
See, I guess that's it. I don't know what I'm doing.
You ooze it.
I ooze it. So you want to know, where is it? Oh my goodness. Okay, so the invitation.
Real quick, what calorie?
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry. Go ahead. What calorie bracket meal plan do you put in there for the free? For the free plan.
I don't have a calorie bracket. I just kind of made it up. Because it's so simple. I don't want to put a ton of time into it because it is a free group. I can't, I guess I don't have it on the invitation on here. So I think I pretty much just say, hey, I have a challenge group coming up and I'd love for you to be in it. You participated so well, blah, 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 blah.
And that's just a general one to everybody. Okay.
All right.
Do you ever bring up anything about Shakeology?
Wait, hold on. Who went first? Renee?
Do you ever bring up anything about Shakeology in the free group?
Nope.
So that's once you start inviting them to the challenge group.
Yeah. Occasionally, like if I really feel, you have to take it, feel out the group. But if it's a group that is eager for more Beachbody information, then yeah, I will throw it out there to them. Or I'll post something, like a picture of me drinking it. And then if they ask, then I'll bring it up. But I don't have that worked into the group because I don't want them to think that I'm selling them on anything. I just want, the free group is, like I said, to build your contact list and to build that trust.
Thank you.
Yep. Sarah, did you have a question?
My question was the same as Renee's, so thank you.
Oh, surround sound of Shakeology. All right, so I'm going to continue with the rest of this. Hold on. Right. Okay. So now we're going to go into the full challenge groups. These are 21 days with 1 week of preseason, so they're, a month long. So the non-negotiables with my paid challenge groups, my full challenge groups, is that I must run at least one a month. And we all must be running one per month because as much as you hate to admit it, this is part of our 3 vital behaviors, inviting. So, when you think about it, like, what are you inviting to? If you're not running a challenge group, what are you inviting to? So if that's one of our 3 vital behaviors, then we need to be running challenge groups. This shows people that you are serious and committed to helping out every single month. And they know that you will be there because of your consistency. And as much as it sucks to hear, no, not right now, those people are going to see you posting every single month that you have another challenge group coming up, and they're going to jump in at some point. So being consistent is key, obviously, with everything in your business. Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I don't know if you mean to be on your Beachbody, your Coach Online office, because I hear you clicking over there.
No, what the heck? Hold on. Stop. That's why I shared the wrong screen. All right, are we good now?
Yep.
Oh, man. I don't think you missed anything. These were my non-negotiables. Running 1 per month, consistency. You've got that stuff. Invite. So again, one of the 3 vital behaviors. So you want to set up your group and decide how you're going to run it. Point groups for me have the best success. I hate running point groups. I love them because they're my most successful groups, but I hate them because they are a lot of work. But I do it because I love my challengers. So I always start my challenge groups with a full preseason week. I know a lot of other coaches will only do a couple days, or they'll do 4 days or whatever. I do a full preseason week, and I have something scheduled for every single day. So day one, I have a welcome video. In the video, I introduce myself. So this is my story, who I am as a person, and then why challenge groups work. So that's basically the Beachbody side of my story. So I explain, that I came into this in a challenge group as a challenger before I became a coach, and that challenge groups are basically the reason why I became a coach. I stress the importance of participation. So maybe this is why people participate so much, because I'm intense. But I do stress it. I think I must say in my welcome video a couple times how important participation is. And then I go over their points. So this is the banner for my current challenge group that I have. Actually just ended last week, but it's Sweating for Summer. So these are my daily points. So I give 2 points for their sweaty selfie, 1 point for Shakeology, 1 point for posting a recipe. Okay, so we have 10 minutes left, and it won't let me cancel. Hold on. Okay. So if we get booted out, I will come back in because I don't know how much longer I have on my thing here. So those are the points that I add up every single day. And then the Sunday only is when they send me their weekly stats. And then I have random bonuses. I used to do a bonus every single day, but I was running out of ideas, so I didn't want to be redundant. I go over expectations in the video, the expectations I have of them. So again, that's reiterating their participation. And then what I promise to be to them. So I tell them that I'm going to be their biggest cheerleader. They're going to count on me for their bonuses, recipes, guidance and advice, motivation, and lastly, being real with them. And I guess that's just me being blunt and honest because that's who I am. So I tell them, if for some reason you are no longer participating, do you want me to hunt you down? Do you want me to leave you alone? Like, what do you want me to do? So I'm pretty real with my challengers. On preseason day 2, I post my clean eating video. This goes over all the basic principles of clean eating. And this is a video of me, not somebody else. And I stress that it's fine, I guess, if you have a video that you found like Lindsay Stay or Lindsay Matway made, but it's way more powerful if your challengers are seeing you in that video. So if you have to fake it until you make it and just fake your way through a clean eating video, then do that. But it is a video of me. And then I give them a bonus to post their meal plan for the week. So I have them come up with their meal plan and post it in the comments. On preseason day 3 is their Shakeology lesson. So the video that I posted for any of you who are in the Coach Apprentice group, the video I posted today is the one that I share on preseason day 3. It is a comprehensive video explaining everything you need to know about Shakeology. It's so important for them to understand the benefits because then they will continue on. They will be on HD because they know Shakeology is good for them, not because I'm telling them it is. And again, this is a video of me. The bonus is to post a Shakeology recipe that they're going to try. On preseason day 4, we talk about goal setting. I explain the importance of setting small, attainable goals. And again, this isn't a video format, so I make all these videos. I made up this goal sheet on PicMonkey, and I attach that, and I have them fill it out and post it back into the group by the end of the day so that they can get bonus points. As you can see, there's only 2 spots to put goals because I want them to set realistic, attainable goals. And I find that that's really easy if you only have 2. So if it's something small and you only have 2, chances are by the end of the challenge group, they're going to reach both of those goals. On preseason day 5, we talk about excuses. Their bonus is to post their biggest excuse and follow it by how they're going to put that excuse away. So for instance, I'll have, someone will post, oh, I'm too tired to work out, but I know if I work out, I'll feel so much better, or something like that. Again, this is a video, me just going over excuses and why they're so bad. Preseason days 6 and 7. So this would be Saturday and Sunday. I only pick one day. It's usually Saturday, and then I give them a rest day on Sunday, and I'll say that in the video because it is important to rest. There's a reason why rests are included in all of our workouts. So I go over a rest day with them, but I talk about personal development in that last day because it is so, so important for them to be for them to be doing personal development as well. So I'll either pick a book for the whole group to read together, or I have them choose a book or choose a way that they want to work on their personal development, and then they have to post about the book. So like I said, it's just as important for our challengers to feel worth in their lives as it is for us. After that preseason week, it's open season. I don't post any more content unless there's like little tidbits I find here and there, but I do keep track of everybody's points. So this is just a little screenshot of the tracking spreadsheet that I use. So you can see it's worked out for each challenger. Very easy to keep track of the points this way. I post daily along with them. So I'm not preaching to my challengers anymore at this point. I'm posting daily. So I'm posting my sweaty selfies, my Shakeology, other recipes, motivational quotes, stuff like that. I will post the bonuses either daily or twice a week. And these are physical bonuses. So squat challenges, plank challenges, just fun stuff I can, use to get them up off the couch at some point during the day. And then I'll also have non-physical bonuses thrown in there as well. Not as often, but I will because I think it's important that other people see it's not just about the physical journey, it's about the emotional journey too. Whew, okay. So that I think is all I had to say. Did we have any questions? Jessie Burr?
Okay, so I was trying to write all that down and I couldn't. Can you send me your slideshow?
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry, I just was like trying to write and I couldn't.
Well, I was like speeding up because that thing popped up and said we had 10 minutes left. So I was like, blah, 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 blah.
But it's like all really good stuff. So I was like trying to like hurry and I can't write think that fast. Good job.
Thanks. I had like a thought in the middle of this and then I never said it and I don't remember what it was now. It was something about the free group going into I don't know. Does anybody have any questions? Is there something that you are thinking about that maybe I didn't cover?
Josephine just wrote, or do you have a primitive outline of your free and preseason groups, please?
Yes, I do. I have an outline. I have an outline for my free group. I don't have an outline for my regular challenge groups because, I just know the preseason days, exactly what I'm going to say. My videos, the Shakeology video never changes. I use the same one every month, but the other ones change monthly. I know what I'm going to talk about in the videos. Like I know it's my welcome video day, so I'll make a welcome video. But I don't have a template for my main challenge groups. I just follow the preseason schedule. And for whatever reason, this seems to work out really well. And everybody participates all the way up to the very bitter end. And it's pretty amazing.
Well, you have a lot of repeat challengers as well that bring friends too. So that speaks to your group.
Yeah, I actually make, I will never discourage a challenger away from continuing on. So what I will encourage them to do is if they want to continue to my next challenge group, I'll ask them to either stay on Shakeology, bring a friend into the next group, which is great. Jessie.
Question. Okay. Sorry. I have a lot of people that want to like continue on, and I've tried to do like a continuing group where I just like put them all in this one group, but then that doesn't work because
No.
not everyone's starting at the same time and no one participates. So then it ends up like no one's talking. But then I feel like I have, because I like am training my new coaches, so I get them to participate in my groups, and then they bring in people, and it's just like our groups are like 50 to 70 people every month, and it's just like insane. And I don't know what else to do because I don't want to tell my coaches like you can't participate in my groups. I mean, none of my coaches that have been around, like they do their own groups now, but like that's the point, is to like get them trained to be able to do their own groups.
I think that maybe they need to branch out. I mean, if you have that many people, it's time for them to go kick them out of the nest.
Yeah, but I'm saying like they do branch out, they do their own, but then we're getting so many newer coaches in that like, obviously I'm not going to complain about that, but then it's like I'm trying to get them trained, so then they bring in people. So like I feel bad like telling my past challengers like, no, you can't be in this group. Yeah. And that's why it's so big, because a lot of them are like past challengers. It's not like, I mean, I bring in new people, but it's not 70 people every month.
Yeah.
So I have to brainstorm on that one if anyone has any suggestions.
And you said like an all-star group or an alumni group doesn't work?
No, like the one that you do, like the We Got This group, like